When we talk about museums, we often imagine quiet buildings filled with old objects and dusty stories. But in some countries, a museum is not just a place to display history. It is a place to remember pain, resistance, and survival. A place that reminds people of who they are and what they have been through. And this story begins in a country that fought very hard to make sure its history will never be forgotten. And this is the story I want to share with you today. Hi, my name is Eunika Hana Melanie Detan. I'm an English literature student from Pamulang University. In this video, I'd like to share my internship experience, not only as an academic requirement, but as a personal journey of language, history, and professional growth. The title of my internship is Translation of Project Documents for the Detailed Architectural and Engineering Design of the Aileu Archive, Museum, and Repository in Timor Leste. Before talking about my internship, I want to take a moment to talk about the country behind this project. Timor Leste is one of the youngest countries in Southeast Asia. It officially gained its independence on May 20, 2002. And if you think about it, that was not very long ago. For many years, Timor Leste has been rebuilding itself politically, economically, and socially. The country also worked hard to become part of ASEAN, a process that took more than a decade due to the challenges in infrastructure development and human resources. In 1999, after a referendum where the majority of the people chose independence, Timor-Leste experienced one of the darkest moments in its history. Violence broke out across the region. Armed militias attacked civilians, villages were burned, and nearly 80% of the country's infrastructure was destroyed, in what is now known as Scorched Earth Operation. Around 1,400 people lost their lives. Families were separated, homes disappeared overnight, and many people were forced to flee, carrying nothing but memories of what they lost. This tragedy is not just a historical event, it is a collective wound that still lives in the memory of the Timorese people. This is where the Aileu Archive, Museum, and Repository project becomes important. The museum was designed to preserve historical records and collective memory, especially related to the 1999 post-referendum tragedy. This project is also very personal for me. I was born and raised in Kupang, East Nusa Tenggara. Kupang has a strong historical and cultural connection with Timor-Leste. Many people from Timor-Leste have lived and grown up in Kupang, so their history has always felt close to my own life. Because of that, working on this project felt different. It felt personal. It felt meaningful. Finally, on October 26, 2025, Timor-Leste was officially accepted as a member of ASEAN. This moment marked an important milestone for the country. Now, let me introduce the institution where I conducted my internship. I completed my internship at Parat Mali Consultant Engineering, located in Rua Ramelau, Delta 1, Dom Alexio Dili, Timor-Leste. The institution is led by Joe Araujo and works in the field of planning consultancy, construction supervision, and project management. Parat Mali Consultant Engineering has around 15 employees and is involved in several strategic national projects, including the DAED project for the Aileu Museum. During my internship, I worked as an intern in document translation. My main task was translating project documents from Indonesian to English. Some documents were already written in English, but the structure was unclear, so I also helped improve clarity and sentence structure. Along the way, I encountered many new technical terms, such as urban design, urban space, master plan, site plan, drainage system, and slope protection construction. These are not just general words, but very specific concepts used in architectural and engineering contexts.
Halo, selamat malam Pak Don. Nama saya Eunika Hana Melanie Detan, and I'm the intern for Translation Assistant for Project Detailed Architectural and Engineering Design of Aileu Museum, Archive, and Repository in Dili, Timor Leste.
Mr. Don, I have several questions for you.
Is there any difference between urban design and urban space? Because in the process of translating those terms in architect disciplinary, I think it is important to know the meaning of the terms itself. So could you explain more about that?
Baik, jadi istilah urban design dan urban space itu dua hal yang berbeda. Nah, urban design itu adalah terminologi daripada ilmu pengetahuan tentang arsitektural. Jadi urban terminologi atau makna kata daripada perkotaan, di mana urban design merupakan pengembangan dari ilmu arsitektural. Nah, arsitektural dalam konteks yang lebih luas, dalam skop desainnya, itu yang disebut dengan urban design atau rancang kota. Sementara urban space itu adalah ruang. Dalam beberapa teori disebutkan bahwa makna ruang itu menemukan makna sesungguhnya ketika space menjadi place, sebuah tempat bermakna ruang. Nah, jadi dua hal yang berbeda. Urban design itu ilmunya, urban space itu subjek atau objek yang menjadi fokus daripada pembelajaran tentang urban design.
Wonderful. Now let's move to the second question. How about master plan and site plan? Is there any significant meaning with those two terms in architectural disciplinary?
Ya, jadi secara makna kurang sebetulnya kurang lebih sama. Begini, master plan itu dia menyangkut sebuah kawasan. Jadi misalnya di rancangan museum ini luas lahan itu kurang lebih 2,8 hektar. Nah, di atas lahan 2,8 hektar itu direncanakan berbagai macam fungsi. Salah satu fungsinya untuk museum. Di situ juga ada galeri, kemudian ada tempat, ada apalagi itu, ada area parkirnya. Rancangan itu disebut dengan site plan. Konsep mengisi ruangnya disebut dengan plan.
Finally, we've come to the end of our conversation, and I'd like to know why the Aileu city is chosen to build this museum. Is there any historical story behind that?
Penetapan Aileu sebagai pembangunan museum ini sebetulnya kebijaksanaan dari Perdana Menteri Sanada Gusmao. Di latar belakang penjelasan di dalam dokumen master plan, kita jelaskan kenapa Aileu, karena Aileu itu menjadi salah titik mula perjuangan negara Timor Leste untuk memerdekakan negaranya. Makanya di dalam rancangan master plan-nya itu di salah satu poin itu di situ nanti dihadirkan para pahlawan atau para pejuang daripada bangsa Timor Leste yang memperjuangkan negara Timor Leste menjadi sebuah negara yang berdaulat dan merdeka seperti saat ini.
Terima kasih Pak atas jawabannya. Berkat jawaban Bapak, saya jadi lebih paham tentang perbedaan urban space dan urban design, master plan serta site plan, serta kenapa memilih kota Aileu untuk tempat diberdirikannya museum ini, dan betapa pentingnya sejarah bagi masyarakat di Timor Leste. Saya akan berusaha semaksimal saya untuk menerjemahkan proyek ini agar bisa berjalan dengan lancar. Dan kalau saya ada pertanyaan selanjutnya, saya akan terus berkomunikasi dengan Bapak. Terima kasih Pak atas waktunya. Obrigado.
This made me realize how important accuracy is in technical translation. All of these activities were conducted remotely through online meetings, phone calls, and WhatsApp discussion, which allowed me to continue my academic activities at the same time. This internship gave me many professional benefits. First, my ability to translate formal and technical documents improved significantly. Second, I gained new knowledge about architectural terminology and how language support infrastructure development. And third, I developed soft skills such as time management, professional communication, and adaptability in a remote working environment. This experience showed me that internship do not always have to be done on site. With the right system, remote internship can still be meaningful, productive, and professionally valuable. Before I end this video, I want to return to the heart of this project. Timor-Leste is a young country, but its history is long and heavy. Independence did not come easily. It was shaped by struggle, loss, and sacrifice. This is why the Aileu Museum matters. It reminds us that development without memory is empty, and progress without history has no direction. Being involved in this project, even through translation work, made me realize that language has power. Through words, stories are preserved. Through documents, history is protected. This experience reminded me of one important idea. We must never forget where we come from, because history is not something we leave behind. It is something we carry forward together. Thank you so much for watching.
Dan seperti yang Bapak biasa sampaikan, jas merah jangan sekali-sekali melupakan sejarah.